Hello, family and friends. It's the Old Crow Dances. And ended up going to Goodwill store and found a few little things. So I thought it's a small haul, but it's a nice haul, so I thought I'd share with you. This is a small, kind of like chest, you know, maybe about 12 inches tall. Jewelry box. Not like I needed it. I have two jewelry armoires, but they're kind of full, and I wanted one that could sit close to me so I could put my pieces that I wear, often during the week in it and without having to go and searching, through something. So I wanted one this size that was big enough to hold some stuff, but yet small enough that I'm going to try and keep it like right close to my chair. And then I can just switch out whatever I think I feel I need to wear that day I can wear. So, piss poor excuse for having a jewelry box when you've got so much. But this is my just quick available ones I wear often. And I'm going to show it to you. It's very nice. I got it for $3.99, which was a great deal. And this door, it's like a bat wing. It's like a bat wing door. See how that opens up like a bat wing, which is kind of cool. And then up in here, it's got this thing that twirls around, put your necklaces on, and then it's got a little mirror, and then over here's a place for I'm guessing rings. I've never seen rings that stood up, but I would guess it looks like it would hold rings, which is a good thing because I have lots of rings I like to switch out. So yeah, so it's got that part on that side. Then on this side over here, it's got a pretty like little, I don't know if you can see it, almost like a little pretty flower and etched inside on the glass on both sides. And then like little flowers up here on this little heart part. It's a very pretty little box. Now this one, well, now let me see, this is a little different. Now this has the jewelry also, necklace thing up here, but it has the box down here. Let me set this down a minute, because this seems like this moves, I think. Yes, it's velcroed in. Okay, so maybe at one time they might have had it hanging on the door like the other one for rings, but this one is at the bottom. But if it works hanging on the side, I might move that so that it hangs and gives more room. Yeah, I think it was originally meant to be on the door because that one's not movable. I don't know, but I think this would be better on the door, so it would give you more place for your jewelry. Then you're not trying to get past necklaces to get to rings. So I think I'm going to try and move it to over. In fact, I'm just going to stand it up there because I don't want it, or I may just put it in a drawer somewhere, because it would be a pain in the butt trying to get through necklaces hanging down here to get to the rings. Okay, then down here at the bottom it has one really nice large drawer that pulls out the length of the jewelry box, and then it has 1, 2, 3, 4 small drawers in the center, one long one at the bottom. But yeah, I kind of think I like the idea of that ring thing being on the door. I think. I'm going to see how my rings hold in it. If it works out better, then I'm going to move the other one onto the door. Because I think I'd be happier with that, and then just let the necklaces hang down. Of course, I don't think you could put real long necklaces in this one, because there's not that much, it's not that tall. I'm kind of straighten you guys up here. It was a bigger item. I seen another tripod there, a full-size one, but it didn't seem to hold my camera any better than the one I already have, which makes me always worry that it's going to fall off. And if the damn thing falls off, then I can't record. I'm just kind of showing you the sides and then the back. And I mean, it's an excellent, I would say excellent condition. There's absolutely no scratches. There's nothing wrong with this wood. I mean, it's just in prime condition. It really is. And it's a pretty little box. And then I'll show you the back. I'm just kind of moving you around because my bad arm won't let me diddle with these bigger pieces too much. But I'm very much so loving it. And I wanted to hurry up and get it hauled because I'm going to move some things around. And I would like to get this set up close to me tonight and easily fill this up in a heartbeat. So I'm going to move this now because I got another big item. I'm showing you the big items first. I forgot to set my timer. Darn it. As usual. Now I'm going to tell you, I really had never been to that location before. I had never been to that one. And that's one I think I'd like to go to again. And when I have a little bit of money to actually work with. This, I think the total ticket was $11.93 for all this stuff because I have a family member that gets 20% off. And so with the 20% off really helped out a lot. And then this has kind of a design that's really pretty neat. It has handles on each side. This is a big chest, almost like a great big old pirate's chest. And it does have a place. Let's see, I'm trying to see here. I'm trying to see if there's, and I can't see if there's a place you could, I do believe you could run a padlock through one of these little knobs to lock this because it has a thing here. So I believe it may have had a pin or something that went through there at one time that is missing, and then you could have easily locked it. But that appears to be missing. I don't know if it would have to be a very small padlock. I don't think you could lock it at this time. Not really. See up here now, like there's a bar there. Now that part were to be down here, then I'd say yeah, you could lock it. But it doesn't look that way. But it's very pretty. I mean, it's intricately designed. It's got a lot of pattern all over the place, even on these here at the top. And this is the front. That's a view of the side. That's the view of the back. And this is at least 12 inches plus tall. At least. It's very big. And I would say at least 8 inches, maybe plus wide, going this way. And then probably, gosh, I'd say 12 to 14 inches going this way, 12 to 14, and then at least 12 plus going this way. It's no little box. Then we'll open it up. And let's see, I'm going to have to move it. Hold on, guys. Because we got a big, and a bunch of oranges back there. Now let's see. Oh, I gotta up the latch. And this is all felt lined. Even on the top here. It's all felt lined, brown felt in the bottom. You can see my arms going down, and I've got a tiny bit of a nail left. And it goes, yeah, at least up to my... So it's going in there pretty deep. I mean, that's going to hold a lot of stuff. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it. It is in mint condition. I see absolutely nothing wrong with it. Well, I guess I couldn't say quite mint because I know that there was probably a bar right here to where you could padlock it shut. That's the only thing I do see missing on it, because otherwise there's no way to lock it. So that, like, this little piece like here probably had one here, and that piece is gone. But it's in good condition, very good condition, with the exception of that. And let me see. I'll set you guys down for a minute. I think the price tag's on the bottom. Oh, you gotta flip it over. And $3.99, I think is what it's saying. So I'm going to move this because it's a big, yeah, I just don't know what I'm going to put. I know I'll use it for something, that's guaranteed. What, I'm not sure of. I first thought, hold on, guys. Oh. Okay. Now that trunk's a little heavy. I first thought I would put my poisonous herbs in there, you know, and padlock them. But now that there is no way for me to lock it, that eliminates that. You know, like belladonna, wolfbane, mandrakewood, stuff like that. Oh, the harmful ones. It's kind of what I wanted it for, but then I didn't realize that that little one vital piece is not there, so I can't padlock it so that, you know, anybody but myself can get into it. And, yeah, I wish I knew a place I could take that and have that little part repaired, because I sure would. Because that's what I wanted it for. But needless to say, I was kind of hurrying through there and didn't notice that that one little thing, which is vital, is not there. Anyway, got a few other little things. I like this. It says cafe, and it's a hinged tin. It's got a plastic lid. It was 99 cents, and it's really in nice shape, and it's meant for coffee. But I think I'm going to put loose tea leaves in here because it's in really great shape. It's really, really spotlessly clean in the bottom. Of course, I'll wash it, but it's got a little hinged lid, and then it locks. So, you know, I could put herbs in here. I could put coffee beans in here. That might be a possibility. Maybe I'll put coffee beans in here. But I was thinking tea. So it'll either be coffee beans or tea. One of the two. Not sure. But thought that was a good buy. Then the next little piece here I almost broke at the store trying to get it on the counter with my drop-dead hands. I just go numb and I lose everything. I dropped the whole thing, but it did not break, and I hope she put the lid in here, because otherwise this is virtually useless to me. So let's find out. Maybe this is it. Because I love it when I can get these dark. And it was 99 cents. 99 cents. When I could get these dark crockery pots. Because some herbs have to be kept dark. They cannot be exposed to the light. So, I think wheatgrass is one of them. And I have my wheatgrass in one that's much bigger than this. This is kind of a small one here. But I take it anyway. Like wheatgrass is, I use that in my, when I do my green smoothie sometimes. And I should start doing that again. I used to would make one every morning. And I do believe it's the wheatgrass, if I'm thinking right, that must be kept dark, in a dark container, so that the light don't hit it. Of course, I could be mistaken. I haven't made my smoothie for a while. I really should start doing that. The ring's in good condition, and it's very clean. Of course, I'll wash it. But I do like, whenever I can find these, I will always pick, I had a little trouble trying to maneuver this one for some reason on getting it to clasp, but I know it did because it was clasped there. There we go. Oh, that really wasn't as hard as I was trying to make it be. See, yeah, clasped just fine. So, and that's really, I love these. So, and I don't find them often, but when I do, I will snap them up all the time because they're lovely just to have for herbs. And then I got 2 more pieces here. Now this guy, now everybody's telling me he's Buddha, and he could be, more than likely. Oh, he was 99 cents. But for some reason I have the feeling he is someone else. And if you are into knowing who's who, if you could tell me who he is, he has like some beads hanging down here on a, my senior mind cannot think of what, sash? It's the sash, I think. And he has, that would be probably his belt, and then there's some beads. And he has his hands crossed, yet it looks like he might have something, I don't know if it's a staff or something here. See that? And he has his hat thing on. And of course it shows his ponytail as being black, but the rest of his hair is gray. I don't get that, and his beard is gray. But at anywho, for some reason, he just reminds me, so I'm going to give you a real close-up. Now everybody's saying Buddha, and he could be Buddha. And I could see that, but for some reason, I'm thinking he represents someone else. I don't know. That's just kind of what I'm getting. Because they have a lot of different people, so I'm trying to give you a close-up. So if you know who he is other than Buddha, could you let me know? Because for some reason, I think he is a statue of somebody else. So I'm going to hold him up on, whoops, I don't want to break him, all sides here. Because he said I paid 99 cents. I'm trying to let you see everything. Because for some reason, I don't think he's Buddha. But that's what everybody is saying.